Hello everyone, it's Rita here, and I thought I would try and make some more pieces of ephemera for a vintage journal or vintage style. And I'm thinking, I don't know if you guys can help me with this, but I would like to make a vintage style with a theme, like a theme with roses or a theme with houses or something, but to keep it to the vintage look. So if you guys think about some sort of vintage idea you might have, then if you'd let me know, because I really I want to make the journals, and I want to make the ephemera, but I also want to have a journal that I'm making. So right now I don't have a journal that I'm making. I don't know what cover or anything, but if I had that, I would, be able to kind of mix things up. Okay, so what I was going to share with you today, a piece of ephemera. Before I got to that, though, I was looking at Etsy. I got lost in there, and I found these pages. Well, they're all together. There's like 220 pages. Can you believe that? And it was $2.40, I think. And I couldn't really tell if I liked them, on how they show them on the Etsy website. But now that I've printed them, I'm like, oh, these are absolutely gorgeous. And there's all kinds, and there's not as many items here on other pages. Some are maybe just dots or something like that. Background pages, that's where I put them in my file. It's by External Tail Pages is the name. I'll try to link her, and it's called Muted Antique Paper. And before her sale is over, maybe you might want to go check that out. Now, the reason I wanted this digital kit was all of her digitals are portrait, not landscape. And I thought that I could get journal cards out of these portrait ones so much better than a landscape. So let me show you. Here's one that I would consider a landscape. That would be folded, in half. And you would have, your pages. Now, if you wanted to do this on cardstock and you wanted to cut it up for journal cards, if you cut the way I'm thinking you would, like down the center and across here to get 4 journal cards, well, a lot of your stuff is going to be upside down. This one probably wouldn't matter, but I'm trying to figure out something to explain to you. So here's another one. This goes landscape, but if you take it this way and cut it to get the most out of your, because if you do it this way, you I don't know, I guess you're getting about the same as far as journal cards go, but we want to usually put our journal cards in a landscape, in a portrait style. In other words, on this here, this is, a portrait. I probably would not make one to go sideways, if you get what I'm saying. So, and if you did it where you made your journal cards going across this way and this way, you would have this very wide, like 5.5 inch, and that's too wide to put in a journal page, generally. So I didn't really have a lot of pages that with the colors and things I wanted in a portrait, so I decided to go ahead and download these digitals. Now, here's another one that I had already printed. It's just regular paper, and it is designed as a portrait. Well, if I take this and I decide that I want to cut, well, if I cut this and then turn, well, this one I can do, I'm sorry. So if I was to cut this way, my rows would be going like that instead of up and down. Okay? Maybe I'll just cut this one. I really would like to do them on cardstock so that they would be, you know, journal cards. But I can glue cardstock to the back of these. So half of this is 8.5. So it would be 4 1/4 would be half. Yeah, 4 1/4. I'm just wondering now if this would be too big. But if I go smaller, I can't get the 3 across. I'm just going to go this size, 4 1/4. And then these two here would be, I don't think that was very straight. Oh my gosh. These would be 5 1/2. Because they're 11, and half of that would be 5 1/2. So I'm going to cut it here. All right. So there is 4 journal cards. I mean, they're big enough to put inside pockets, you know, pouchy kind of things. But everything's going the right direction. This just all of a sudden came to my head. So that's why I got this, because I think this is going to be cool. Now this one I like because I think I can get several different, you know, I get a different look on each one. So hopefully that's straight this time. And you could also print on the back. There's tons of them I think you could use for a background on that kit. I mean, we all have probably tons of them, but who wants to look around? Not me. Okay, so I'm not sure. So there's one there, and one here, and there. Is that going the right direction? It's hard to say. This is kind of all over the place. Goes that way. Aren't those cute? Now this one here is, you know, and we probably could do different things, even though it's, if you divide 8.5 in 3, it's like, I don't know, what is it? 8.5 divided by 3. It's 2.83. So 3" would be too big, but 2.5 would be okay. Or 2 1/4 would be, yeah, I mean, 2 3/4 would be okay, because that would only be 75. And okay, I'm thinking, let's try it. 2 3/4, which would be right here. That doesn't look wide enough. Yeah, I don't like 2 3/4. Is that what the, I don't know, it goes away as soon as I ask it. It doesn't stay. It said 2.8. So 2.5. So 2 3/4 would be right here. And I just don't think that's wide enough. So I'm going to go and do this like we did the other ones. 4 1/4. Yeah, because and 5 1/2. So you should be able to put this through I mean, all these cards could go in one journal, you know, as ephemera in your journals. And I think they look cool. So that, I think that's going the right way. It's hard to tell. But I thought this was so cool, this pink paint in the background. So anyway, that's what I kind of wanted to show you. And I would sew around it. And then plus we could decorate these. This one could use a vintage rose or something like that on it. Because it is pink, so I might end up doing... I did my little pieces to make them like, let's see, we're supposed to start with, I'm looking at Kathleen Mower, how she is, probably don't have any scraps in here, the color I need. Of course not. Okay. Oh, darn. I just wanted something. I was just going to make a collage or something like that. Let's see. Here's some pink. Now, would you call this... vintage? I think I would. Trying to not make this perfect. Come on. Put a new piece of wallpaper on my table today because it just was getting really grungy. Alright, and then I got this little hunk here. I'll just rip this one, let's see. So, Kathleen Mower, it's, I can't remember the name of her channel. It's Begin Books? I don't know. I have to write it down because I refer to her a lot because I love what she does. She just has a knack, and I don't know. And they're simple. What she makes are simple. But they just look so much more than that. They look, you know, like you spend a lot of time. Although I spend a lot of time anyway. I can't do anything simple. Alright, so there is a little there. And then a focal point in the middle. Let's see if I have anything... yeah, I better not use that. Let's see. No, that's... Let's see, what do we need for that? Okay, I'm supposed to be able to find it in this little scrap thing. Just doesn't have any pizzazz there. And that. All right, come on. Let me find you. Find something. Maybe this is too small for me to dig through. Oh, we got a Hello Kitty or something. Okay, that would work. I would like it to be a little bigger, but Oh, you know what? I just heard the roosters, and I thought he got rid of them because I didn't hear them for a few days, and now I'm just listening, and there they are. Okay, I don't know what to put there. So, let me get a piece of this to put behind it. Just make it pop a little. Okay, so I inked all that. So this is going to be glued down. So I'm thinking you could sit down and make several of these fairly quick. And then these ones that you need to slide in to a pocket, you don't really want it to be too flimsy there, because you know it'll be harder to get in and rip. Okay, so I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna see if my stapler will go all the way into that. Barely. Let's just move them over a little bit. Glue back there to hold that down, and then I will, let me round the corners. Makes it a little easier to slide the cards into a pocket. And you could cut these down even, you know, further. I mean, I could have taken off an inch off one side, and that would have given a tag. But I like these as just journal cards. I'm going to sew around that. Okay, so then what else we got? Yeah, this is not really going to work. I like my little boxes, the idea. But, okay, so let's see. Yeah, I think that turned out cute. Just a little added this and that. Maybe could have put this a little smaller even. I probably went too big with it. So, and then the other thing I was going to do, that this was my plan for today, and let's see how much time. Okay, I've got a few minutes. So I coffee dyed this morning because I haven't done it in a while, and I wasn't finding hardly anything coffee dyed. So I decided to do some more. So I have this, and then I was thinking, actually I want to cut these oops, they all stuck together when I coffee dyed. You know how they do. And I didn't mind these ripping. I don't think it's gonna really show. So what I want to do is I want to put one going like this. So I think I'll just glue it. Probably, I'm going to put it right at the bottom. if you had an envelope the right size, you could do it. I saw this lady, I don't know her name yet. I can go back and look, but I've watched them a couple times. They're two ladies together, and they live in Florida. And, well, I don't know if they live together. I shouldn't say that. They do videos together. Uh-oh. How dare you be too long. I cut this one a little bit shorter. Just a little bit. I feel like this way. Oops, wrong way. Well, too late for that. I'll do it this way. The cat banging at the door. Oh, I'm not trying to think if I like that or not. I mean, I'm gonna cover it, but just thought it would be kind of cute to have this open up and have a writing space here, but still have something covering it. Let's see. I took some of my vintage papers and copied them, and this cat at my door, it is driving me crazy. I was just thinking I could probably cover both sides. I don't want to cover both sides. All right, let me just... Just cut off this side. I guess I didn't have enough to go all the way over. Crazy. I'm telling you. That's upright. Okay. And let's see. Go that way. So this is just all for fun. I'm not really trying to teach you how to make something. I'm just trying to I don't know why I moved that, because I'm going to have to use it again. Maybe I can just rip it at the bottom. So this side is open, so I don't want to glue any of this part. I'm going to make sure that it's and whoops, a little bit here. I hope it doesn't clog up. I just got it all cleaned out. Oh, I just need to ink. Taking care of that before. here. And then I'm going to glue here just because that's where the pocket ends there. Okay. All right. So the outside is going to be where I have to figure out. This cat has climbed up my whole screen and ripped out the top. My daughter was supposed to take this cat, but I don't know. Every time there's something that she can't do it for whatever reason. And it's frustrating. Because I have to tell her, you know, either you're going to have to take the cat or I'm going to have to find another home for it. Which I don't know if I could. Can even find one. The other strays are fine. You know, they don't come, they just come and eat and then they go. No problem. But not her. And it's probably because she's been in the house a couple times, but oh, she just goes crazy in here. She wants to scratch all the furniture. Sedona sometimes does, but not very much. And I say no, and she'll stop. But this cat, it doesn't. You have to literally walk around over there and make her stop. She doesn't kind of know the word no. But I guess I could go down this too at the same time. I'm never sure if the paper's going to meet up. Okay. Alrighty guys, what should I do for this front? I don't like that overhanging, so I think I'm going to cut it down some more. Because it's a little bit too... That's a little better. Okay. So... let's put something in here that will work. I should have cut this one going this way, and then I could have had a pocket up here. You know, instead of a side pocket, I could have had one that way. But, oh well. Let's see, what papers do I have that I can... This is another one off that kit. I thought it was so pretty. But it doesn't go there. So let's see. I think maybe one of these might work. Just the color. I think they're all like kind of reddish color. And that's another thing too. You guys can tell me, you know, vintage red or vintage blue. I can make, I don't know where the tab is. There it is. I lost these papers for a long time. I had somebody, one of, you know how they want you to do things for for their stuff. I don't mind that so much. Let's see if there's anything. I wish I'd get 2 out of there. I fold it in half. It'll only be that wide. Okay, I kind of like the swans up there. Let's see. Let's find something that shows. Shows the top. This one would show. I'm just going to set it in there. So that could be. It's not really the same color rose. No. Oh my gosh, this is so... Oh, I would like that as the whole thing. Okay. I like the rose, I think. Maybe I should use this. Does that clash with that? Kinda. Put the swan up here. Maybe that would be pretty. Or these 2 lovebirds. I like the swans. I think that it matches better than that orange one. Okay. So let me cut this right there. And I believe I can cut both of them the same. Okay, so that, I'll put that one on that side and this one on this side. I think if we cut them both at the same, they'll be fine. But see, this is vintage. The roses, but you know, I could do a whole journal with these colors. The only problem with these kind of little pocket things is they take a long time to make. Okay, I'm going to cut. I don't know. I might not cut it. I might just leave it like that and put a tab on the journal card. All right, where's the other half? The other piece. Should I glue it down? What I do with it, I just... There it is. Okay, let me check that again. Now I'm not so sure I like that guess check at the bottom. Oh well, can't. I think it would be better to use envelopes the same size as your back. Just, I thought maybe I could just do it a little different. Try to be a little more vintagey, but I don't know if I have it in me. Okay. I guess I didn't get any glue there. Glue stick is my favorite. Alrighty, so I thought I had made this one the same as this one. So I'm thinking this is going to tuck in like into a pocket, not, well, I don't know, I guess I could glue it in. I mean, glue it to the page on the back. We'll just have to wait and see. So I may cover the back of that. I was just thinking it would look grungier. Alrighty, well, I'm not going to make journal cards. I don't think I have enough time. Well, maybe I do. You guys say, okay, just quit. Quit now. This would make a good sized journal card. If I have more of these, I'd have to dig them out, and I don't have them out. I don't know. I don't care for that so much. Let's see if I have anything with oh, that's a card. That's a Christmas card from Valerie. Gotta put those in my gratitude book. She made these tags for me too. See, they look vintage, so she knows how to do it. I love this snow-covered photograph. It looks like an original photograph as well. But I can't fit that in those, so I have to wait. Okay, I'm just going to make a journal card with this. I'm going to have to make it a bit smaller. I need to actually make more of these. These are from Pink Monarch prints, and what I like about them, well, if you print them correctly, she gives you the back too. You know, you can print on the back. Okay, I'm just gonna cut. Oh, these are cute. Cut this down. That's cute too. Very cute. Just cut this off since the other ones are cut. I'm going to sew around these anyway. See, this is what I forget to do because, you know, if I wasn't doing a video, I probably would have sewed around each of these pieces. So I'm going to have to start thinking about that, and I can do it. I just have to pause my camera. Okay. See if that fits. Perfect. Okay. Then I'm going to put a tab on that. Let me get my tab box. I can't see that far away. Alright, so this one's just kind of plain, and maybe we should have something with that sort of color. These are cool too. These were left over from Christmas last year. Dangly things. I don't even know what I have, to be honest with you. You guys, I don't know. I don't think I have anything that color. I've got solid black, Edith Holden, this one I rarely can use because it's just not the right color, but I think that it is the right color. Let's see, I can use this one. Or do I want two exactly the same, because this is the right color also. Oh no, that looks kind of too big. All right, I'm going to put one of these on. Trying to get things used up, and I go and I print more stuff, right? But what's the good of having a printer if you're not going to print? or paying for ink. They're probably wondering what happened to me. But I run out of the same 2 colors all the time. That's, yeah. And I wish they would just send me, you know, 2 or 3 of the same color at one time. Then I could have it right there. But they don't. They send me all 4 colors. Black, blue, pink, whatever the other, yellow. Okay. This all needs to be inked too, but I'll do that later. All right, so I could put an eyelet, but I'm going to sew around that first. And then on this, I don't have a card yet, and that's going to go to the inside, so that cannot have a flap. So on this side, I'm going to punch a divot. That. Okay.
Johnny and Jennifer J&J.
Sorry. Hold on. I apologize for that. We're working on my house, and the maintenance guy just called me. He just got there and turned the water on. And the ceiling was leaking. The pipe was just flooding. It broke. I guess it got frozen one night. I don't know. It's just been crazy to get back and forth and, you know, have people work on it, because it's not like I'm there. It's too far for me to go all the time. All right, so I'm going to call it done at this point. You know, I think obviously it needs a little more deco, but I'm not sure what. So I've got to go make some phone calls. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.